All right, so buckle up, because today we are diving headfirst into the mind-blowing world of the multiverse.
Mind-blowing is an understatement.
You guys sent in a ton of fascinating articles and research on this, and let me tell you, this stuff goes way beyond science fiction.
It really does.
We're talking about the possibility of countless other universes existing alongside our own, each one maybe even with a different version of you and me.
It's a lot to wrap your head around.
It really is, which is why, thankfully, we have expert speaker here to help us make sense of it all. So, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's start with the basics.
Sounds good to me.
What exactly are we talking about when we say multiverse?
Okay, so at its core, the multiverse is this idea that what we perceive as the universe, the one we call home,
Right.
is just one of many potentially infinite universes existing all at the same time. And there are a bunch of different theories about how this could actually work.
Okay, so walk me through some of those theories. What are we looking at here?
Well, one of the most mind-blowing and popular ones is the many worlds interpretation. This one comes from the world of quantum mechanics, where things get really, really tiny and weird.
Yeah, quantum mechanics always throws me for a loop.
Totally. So imagine this. Every time a decision is made, I'm talking any decision, no matter how small, like should I have coffee or tea this morning, the universe splits.
Wait, really? So every choice creates a whole new universe?
Exactly. It's like a cosmic choose-your-own-adventure book. Each choice, each possibility, it branches off into a brand new universe where that outcome actually happens.
So you're saying there's a universe out there where I decided to be a rock star instead of a podcast host. Man, I hope that version of me can sing.
Hey, maybe you're a rock star in a different universe. Yeah. And the many worlds interpretation is just one theory. There are others out there.
Oh, there are more.
Oh, yeah. Another one compares universes to pages in a giant cosmic book, all stacked right next to each other.
Okay, I kind of get that one. What else?
Another one, picture a pot of boiling water. Each bubble that forms, each one of those is its own universe, constantly expanding within this bigger multiverse.
So it's not just one multiverse theory. It's like we've got a whole buffet of mind-blowing options to choose from.
It's a multiverse buffet out there. And to add one more theory to your plate, there's string theory.
Hit me.
This one suggests that there are dimensions beyond what we can perceive, maybe even right next to us.
Wait, what do you mean?
Imagine our universe is like a slice of bread, right? But we're just one slice in a much larger loaf.
Okay.
And all those other slices, those are other universes existing right alongside ours.
So you're telling me there could be other universes right next door and we're just clueless?
It's a wild thought, isn't it?
Now, my mind is officially toasted. We've got universes splitting with every decision we make, universes stacked like pages in a book, universes bubbling up like boiling water, and even universes hiding in other dimensions right next to us. But with all these theories floating around, is there any actual evidence to support any of this? Or are we just, stuck in a world of what ifs?
That's the question, isn't it? The million-dollar question. And the truth is, it's both incredibly exciting and kind of frustrating at the same time.
Okay, how so?
Well, you see, we haven't definitively proven the multiverse yet, but there are some really, and I mean really strange things happening in the universe, things that have scientists scratching their heads.
Like what kind of strange thing? Give me some examples.
Right, all right. Let's talk about the cosmic microwave background radiation, the CMB.
Refresh my memory.
Basically, it's this faint afterglow of the Big Bang, like the universe's baby picture.
Okay.
And in 2010, scientists found something really unexpected in this baby picture.
Oh, really? What?
A giant cold spot.
A cold spot? Is that like a cosmic refrigerator that someone left open or something?
Well, not exactly. This cold spot, it's way bigger and colder than anything our current understanding of the universe can explain. It's like, imagine you have this perfectly smooth surface, and then bam, there's this weird dent in it.
That's a pretty good analogy. So what do scientists think caused this cold spot?
Well, some physicists believe that this anomaly, it could actually be a bruise of sorts.
A bruise? From what?
From our universe bumping into another universe billions of years ago.
Wait, are you serious? A cosmic fender bender?
It sounds crazy, right? But it's one of the theories.
So are you saying that we might have evidence of an actual multiversal collision just hanging out in the background radiation of the universe? That's insane.
It is a pretty wild thought. And, the clues don't stop there. Let's talk about dark matter for a second.
Oh, yeah. Dark matter, the universe's biggest mystery. We can't see it, but it's out there, holding everything together.
Right. It's a real head scratcher. But here's where the multiverse comes in again. What if, and this is a big what if, Dark matter isn't some exotic, invisible particle after all. What if it's actually, get this, the gravitational pull of matter from another universe bleeding through to our own?
Hold on a second. So you're saying that other universes could be playing tug of war with ours, and we just experience that as dark matter?
That's one theory.
Okay, you're blowing my mind here.
And then there's black holes. Those gravitational monsters that gobble up everything in their path.
Oh yeah, black holes. Don't even get me started on those things.
Well, Stephen Hawking, the rock star of physics himself, he proposed this idea that black holes, they might not be dead ends after all.
Wait, really? What are they then?
He suggested that they could be gateways to other universes.
Hold up. Are we talking about black holes as interdimensional portals now? I thought that was just science fiction.
It does sound pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
But hey, sometimes science fiction isn't too far off from reality.
True. So, have we actually seen anything pop out of a black hole and land in another universe?
Not that I know of. But the theoretical possibility is definitely intriguing.
It's more than intriguing. It's insane. Okay, so we've got colliding universes, invisible matter, and black holes as portals. This is a lot to process, but I have to ask, what does all this mean for us? Here in our little corner of, maybe the multiverse.
Now that is the big question, isn't it? And you see, that's what makes this whole multiverse thing so fascinating. It's not just about what's happening out there in the vastness of space. It makes us question who we are right here and now.
Whoa. Okay, I'm listening. Tell me more. You're telling me, if there are infinite versions of ourselves out there, all making different choices, did we ever really have free will in the first place? Or is every version of us just living out a script?
Yeah, it makes you question everything, doesn't it? On the one hand, you could argue if every possibility is playing out somewhere, do our choices in this reality even matter?
Right.
But then I think it can go the other way too.
How so? What do you mean?
Well, think about it like this. Even if there is a version of you out there, rocking out on stage in front of millions, that doesn't take away from the path you're on right here, right now.
Okay, that's a good point.
If anything, it's kind of liberating, isn't it? Like, the pressure is off, this life, this universe. It's about the choices we make,
Wow, I've never thought of it that way before. It's actually freeing when you put it like that. So, with all this in mind, are scientists any closer to proving or disproving the multiverse? How are they even going about trying to find an answer?
Well, one of the most exciting tools in our arsenal is the Large Hadron Collider, the LHC.
Yeah, that giant particle accelerator. I remember when they first turned it on, people were worried it would create a black hole and swallow the Earth.
Right, good times. But no, thankfully that didn't happen.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but the LHC does let us recreate conditions that are really similar to those just after the Big Bang.
Wow, really?
And scientists are hoping that by studying these super high energy collisions, they might see something truly strange.
Like what? What are they looking for?
Well, something like particles disappearing from our universe entirely, maybe slipping into another dimension.
So they're looking for particles that pull a Houdini and just vanish?
Exactly.
That's wild.
And then on top of that, we have the mind-blowing world of quantum computing, which, as you know, is changing everything these days.
It seems like quantum computers are everywhere now. What's the connection to the multiverse, though?
Well, you see, quantum computers, they operate in a totally different way than the computers we're used to. They use let's call it the weirdness of quantum mechanics to make these insanely complex calculations.
Okay, I'm following so far.
Good. Because scientists, they believe that with a powerful enough quantum computer, we could actually simulate the conditions of the early universe. Maybe even model the behavior of parallel universes.
Are you serious? A quantum multiverse simulator? That sounds like something straight out of a movie.
It does, doesn't it? But here's the thing. Even if we never actually find definitive proof of the multiverse, the very act of exploring these ideas, of grappling with these questions, it changes our perspective. It changes how we see ourselves and the universe around us.
That's true. It really makes you realize how much we don't know.
Exactly. And I think the multiverse, whether it's real or not, it serves as a powerful reminder that our understanding of reality is constantly evolving. We're always discovering new things, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. It's a call to embrace the unknown, to never stop asking questions, and to always be open to the vast possibilities that exist, both within us and out there in the universe. Or should I say universes?
I love that. Well, expert speaker, this has been an incredible deep dive. My mind is officially blown. Thank you so much for everything. This was amazing.
The pleasure was all mine. Thanks for having me.
And to all of you listening out there, thank you for joining us on this journey into the mind-blowing world of the multiverse. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. And who knows, maybe somewhere out there in the vast expanse of the multiverse, another version of you is listening to this right now and coming to completely different conclusions. Until next time, keep exploring, keep those questions coming, and remember, the multiverse might be closer than you think.